at Notre Dame are just crying right now. But no one else had, the kind of night that they're capable of having, in particular DeRozan. I mean, so NBA players are going to have those nights. I thought our group, again, just stayed as steady as we could. And then in the end, coming off of a back-to-back, I thought we showed great determination and conditioning, mentally and physically, to overcome that. Because when a guy's hitting shots like that, whether it's in pick and roll or off the dribble, it can mess with you a little bit. And I thought we did a good job of handling it. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, he just plays the right way. He's not a guy that feels like he has to have the ball to make a play. I ran an ATO and got him off the ball, and he understood exactly what I was talking about. That speaks to his the we score mentality that he has. He just wants to win. But when he does have the ball, his ability to get to the paint and finish and draw contact, he's not afraid to take big shots. He just understands, winning basketball from the offensive perspective. And then defensively, he's not getting enough credit for how he's guarding. Asar is typically on the toughest guy, but Cade's out there staying in front of the ball and rebounding and all that. And to do it on a back-to-back says a lot about him, especially after last night. I think he only played 24 minutes, so I knew I had some minutes to bag tonight so he could play some more extended time. I thought about getting him out in the fourth, but Coach Silas was like, let him go, just because he had us in a good place offensively. Yeah. Well, Jalen had to get Cade in the first half, right? So then Cade's like, okay, I'll take a page from Jalen's book, and now I got to get somebody. So we've said that we're not going to be able to overcome the officiating emotional stuff that goes with every NBA game. We have to have a knock the champ out mentality, and that means we just have to play the game and win the game. There are calls in the game that you don't agree with, but at the same time, we got to stay competitive and not get into a place where we're losing our focus on the game.
Coach, past couple games, you had players kind of dealing with foul trouble, kind of went off Cade or sorry, but it seemed like this game there wasn't really much foul. I think anybody got more than 4 fouls. Kind of talk about that improvement and what that means.
We're working on it. I mean, it's certainly not where we want to be, especially in a physical game like we played tonight. Like, you would expect more fouls, but our guys are starting to understand bonus awareness and all of that stuff. Being able to play defense with your feet and not reach, that's something that we have to continue to grow in. And to be a good team, you have to know how to push the physicality to the legal limit so that you don't get yourself in foul trouble. But again, it's 3 games, so we still have a ways to go. We got to keep learning and growing, and we just said we want to just grow an inch every day. And if we do that, we'll move in a good place. Can I go now? Oh, one more? Okay. Yeah.
He had injuries early in his career. Is he an example of a guy you grow an appreciation for when you get to coach him?
Yeah. I didn't know him at all. He just terrified me when I coached against him because you knew he could get hot. What I like about AB is he's defending. He's not getting any credit for that. He's in a shift. He's guarding the ball. He's talking early. I think he helps Asar when he's out there with Asar. He's talking. He and Joe talk to Asar. They talk to J.I. But his ability to knock down shots, that's who he's always been. But having been around him now for a few months, I'm pleased with his level of professionalism, how he handles himself. The dude never has a bad day. It's amazing. He comes in, he checks on everybody, and then he goes about his business. I think he's a great example for all of our young guys on how to be a pro and how to handle your business every day.